Welcome into this week's episode of 88 Yards with Will Ortner. I'm here with my good friend, the man of many grunts, Sam Sanchez. Sammy, thanks for taking this walk. Let's go on a little journey. All right, Sam, obviously last year, right around this area, you know, we had our unfortunate injury. Can you just talk to me about like the perseverance that you had to go through to get back to this year healthy and ready to go?
Well, it just took a lot of patience, you know, trusting what the doctors and trainers were telling me, you know, the rehab I had to go through. Having to sit out through a lot of the workouts throughout the winter and spring. That was probably the biggest thing, was having to sit out and watch what was going on, not participate.
But of course, we're glad that you came back. You always found a way. Yeah. Today being Halloween, I know you like to go out, and you're a big costume guy. What are you going out this year as? Axe murderer?
No, I've actually been told to go out as John Wick.
John Wick. I could see you as John Wick.
The only problem, I don't have a suit.
Oh, well, I got a suit. I'll loan you mine. It might be a little big.
I'll be down for that.
All right, Sammy, you and I were both tight ends last year. We've had many teammate bouts. If we did the Hunger Games between all of us tight ends, who's coming out on top? You can pick yourself too if you want to kill us all.
I might have to go with the dark horse, Caden Hammond.
Caden Hammond. Why do you think Caden? Is it because he can get in smaller places?
Partially. And partially because, I don't know, he can have that chip on his shoulder.
He'll get feisty.
Yeah.
You're living in a house right now that's been kind of passed down through all the football players. When you guys finally decide to move out, what football players do you think you're going to give it to, or what are you going to kind of put them through to make sure that they've earned the Sam Sanchez, Isaiah Carbajal house?
Honestly, I kind of thought about that. I didn't have to do anything to get the house. Actually, they just told us about it, and that's how I came across it.
Okay.
So I think I'm just gonna pass it on to whoever.
Last question here. Coach Fisk and Coach Pika, they're pretty good friends. They're both our position coaches. If you had to pick one in a wrestling competition, who's hitting who with the steel chair? Who's taking the sledgehammer to the face? Who's coming out on?
Because that's hard, because Pika's like, he's like a tough guy, but so is Fisk. But I think Pika would get down and dirty.
Pika's coming out on top.
A little bit more than Fisk. Just a tiny bit more.
Pika's gonna go from the top rope, drop the people's elbow on him.
Maybe I'm biased, but
hey, smart move, smart move. All right, Sam, I really appreciate you coming out here. I know it's freezing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Special shout out to Isaac for always letting me into the building. And make sure to tune in next week.